In this video, we are going to talk about top 5 places to visit in Venice. Number 5. St. Mark's Square. Piazza San Marco, or St. Mark's Square in English, is the main square and the actual center of Venice, built between the 9th and 12th century AD, in front of the impressive Basilica di San Marco, nicknamed Church of Gold, as status symbols of Venetian power and influence in the world. Fixed to a corner of the facade of Basilica di San Marco, you can find famous sculpture called the Portrait of Four Tetrarchs from around 380 AD, which was stolen by the Venetians from Constantinople in the 13th century. The square is also home to the famous Campanile, a bell tower of Basilica di San Marco. The tower features the highest observation deck in Venice, where you can see the city from above, as Galileo Galilei did in 1609 when he used the company as an observatory and demonstrated his telescope to Doge of Venice. Just a few steps across the square you will find the clock tower, of course featuring the big clock, as well as the Lion of St. Mark, a symbol of the Venetian Republic. St. Mark's Square is also one of the main locations of the famous Carnival of Venice. Number 4. Doge's Palace. Also located on Piazza San Marco, stands another important Venice landmark, the center of centuries-long power and influence of Venice, the Doge's Palace. It was the residence of the Doge of Venice, the leader of the Venetian Republic. Doges ruled Venice between early 8th and late 18th century, and the construction of the Doge's Palace as we know it today, began in the 14th century. The palace consists of Doge's apartment, institutional and judicial offices. You can visit the Doge's Palace, which is now a museum, and experience a rich history of these former superpower. Don't miss the Bridge of Sighs, connecting Doge's Palace interrogation room to the new prison. The bridge supposedly got its name because the prisoners would sigh at the beautiful Venice one last time before being taken to their prison cells. Number 3. Rialto Bridge. Once the only bridge across the Grand Canal, Rialto Bridge marks the spot of the island's first settlement called Riva Saltis. As one of the bridges that spans the impressive Grand Canal, the Ponte di Rialto is undoubtedly the most famous and iconic. Built in 1588, some 150 years after the collapse of the previous wooden bridge, this stone arch supports 2 busy streets and a double set of shops. Originally a wooden bridge, this culmination stood for hundreds of years until it collapsed in 1524. Number 2. Museums and art galleries. Venice is home to some amazing museums and art galleries. Located next to Arsenal, you can find the Naval History Museum and Ships Pavilion, and see some of the ships that were built here during the Venetian Golden Era. Don't miss Galleria dell'Accademia, Museo Civico Correr, Ceresinico, Venice Glass Museum in Murano, etc. Famous galleries include Punta della Dogana, Peggy Guggenheim Collection, and Giudecca 795 Art Gallery. Number 1. Venetian Arsenal. Venice was a naval superpower, and in order to build ships throughout history, Venice created what is believed to be one of the largest industrial enterprises in the world before the Industrial Revolution. The Arsenale di Venezia was a vast complex of shipyards, armories, and other buildings, many of which still exist today. The production of galleys in Arsenale was unlike any other production process of its time. While the major part of Venetian Arsenal is closed for public, if you attend private events, or the famous Biennale of Venice, you will be able to see most of Arsenale since the Biennale takes place also in the abandoned Arsenale pavilions. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this video, hit the like button, also subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update.